Welcome back to Game Devs Play Games, where you can watch games and practice game design, and we are Doki Doki-ing.
Doki Dokiing all day long.
All day long. Actually,
All day
long.
Yeah, we've been here all
Started
day.
recording at like, what, 11 today?
Yeah, probably like 11 o'clock, and it's already almost 8 o'clock. We're getting shiz done, man. We've done like 15 episodes today. Wow.
Damn.
No, we've probably done like,
Damn.
I think 13 by everything said and done. I know, we good, man.
Shit.
Boom. All right, let's do it.
That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came up better than I expected.
Yeah, what the fuck you think? I'm an
I'm
artist.
really happy
fool.
with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
Yeah, geez, Crizzes. That's true, but it won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Whew.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
Man, everyone's so doubtful.
Mm.
Makes me so sad.
I know, right?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that we would have extra time after finishing work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
That's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything?
Gathering all of her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sound like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this has to be the last time this can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then,
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Crizzes.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
I kind of like that about you.
This image is a little stretched.
Yeah, it's like...
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Eh?
Hi, Crizzes.
You fucking ruined this, Sayori. Jeez. Just now we weren't...
It's okay, Crizzes. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so, I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori hides the pair of binoculars behind her back.
Yeah, right.
Sayori waves goodbye after her. Bah.
Bah.
Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you're having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really, really happy.
Well, that's a lie.
That you made such good friends.
That's a lie.
That's all that matters to me.
No, it doesn't. Well, in a different way. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Krizzes? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Krizzes. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Happy, or was it unhappy? Shit.
I don't remember.
Caring about her makes him happy.
Makes him happy, yeah.
It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else.
That makes sense.
So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Krizzes. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it?
I mean, probably.
I was weak and started to like you too much.
That's not...
I did this to myself.
No.
Krizzes, I like you so much that I want to die.
Well, don't do that.
That's how I feel. And that's it. Oh.
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you?
I don't know that.
No. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know that what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori.
No.
I'm not gonna lie to her.
Yep.
This is toxic.
This is your playthrough, man. What do you feel? Do it. Save. That's what I feel.
This is what I do. You'll always be my dearest friend. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know that you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I will help get things back the way they were.
Messed up logic.
Yeah, that's not really a healthy approach to take on this either.
Yeah, not really. All right, let's
you
just...
can't claim that you know what's
yeah,
better
right.
for
That's
something.
crazy. You're what's wrong with society, Chris is.
Well, he wants to help, but yeah, he doesn't realize that him sort of asserting his help.
Being like, I can do anything for you. No, you can't. You're not a white knight, man. That's not a real thing.
Also, like, you can't give her what she wants.
No.
Ugh.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest?
Probably pretty close to it.
I should write a poem about this.
That's not a bad idea. Sayori?
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this the whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Chris's. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my own house. Why am I feeling so horrible? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. Definitely something different. I know that these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I will do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Man, sometimes things just can't go back to the way they were,
Right.
and that's okay. You just gotta be okay with moving forward. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking into school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. It's a good choice. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough...
Continue.
You laughing at me because I say that fake word too?
Yep.
I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. It's going to be so good.
Chris, you're the first one here.
Oh, no.
Thanks for being early. That's
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, well, she overslept again, and don't want to talk about it
let's not
anymore
talk
than
about
that. That dummy.
Wow.
Well, he's playing it off. He doesn't want to talk about
I
it.
know.
You think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder? I was kind of pushing it.
Oh.
I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Did you have to remember?
Yeah, like it
And I
just-
suddenly
it
feel
just
awful
happened.
knowing that
just-
it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. I mean, that makes sense. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should just take a little responsibility for her, Chris's. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. What? You're kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. She is the game. She is the game, man.
Actually, yeah. I think that is the idea.
Like she's the game, man.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? No, she didn't. About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right?
No! Oh, my God.
Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Yeah, that's right. This is upsetting. Eh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I
My
felt
butthole
that
puckered
chill
real
down my
hard.
spine after hearing that.
Real hard butthole puckering. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets?
No,
They came out really nice.
I don't want to. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Netsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before.
Get out.
Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head.
Get out of my head.
But why the percentage at the top?
It's because the world... Oh, get out of my head. Okay, get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Ooh, God. Spoopy, scary.
What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Chris's? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori has written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
Well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
How are you saying this to me?
Don't forget to save.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs. That's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh shit.
My God. What?
I mean, like, they kind of build it up to that point. An exception has occurred. File game script chapter 5.rpy.
See tracebacks.txt for details.
Alright, I'm gonna take a picture of that real quick so
and we're also at time. We're over by a minute. Should we kind of go through this a little bit more, though?
No, this is a great cliffhanger.
I don't want to end on this.
This
image.
is a great cliffhanger.
Oh my God.
Oh boy, that's really hard to read. This is a great cliffhanger.
We'll just take a screenshot with your one screenshot button.
That's right, I can do that.
Well,
it finally happened.
I thought something like this might happen. I didn't think it'd be that.
So, I fully expected this to be the case for one very specific reason.
I didn't think a hanging would be the thing.
I kind of expected her to be bleeding or something. Yeah,
dead on the bed.
Yeah, it almost is almost more upsetting to see her hanging. Yeah. So the reason I think that this felt like a really appropriate place for this is not only did we see the emotional outburst, but there's been so much build up to this point that they keep teasing that something like this was going to happen, but the black screen, the long black screen,
it's like you knew
that was like.
Oh. God.
Walking up to you're about to enter a boss battle kind of thing in the average game, right? Where you're like, something big is about to happen. A long black screen in a game that's a visual novel, you know some bad shit's about to happen.
Yeah, that was...
Doubled up by the fact that the game errors out, so now we actually get to go see some other crazy stuff.
Yep. So why don't we save, Chris? And what's the...
Boy, what a point to save.
So question of the day?
Oh, no. So question of the day, how did they build up to this point? What did they do to make this a powerful moment? Yeah, that face is exactly what I was waiting for.
Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, comment on the question of the day, and just your thoughts on the game in general. And let us know if maybe anything changes if you say I love you to Sayori. I doubt it does.
I don't know. I mean, if anything, it could change which characters this could happen to.
Yeah,
and maybe that's also part of the game is trying to balance it out so that nobody kills themselves.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So as always, we will see you in the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.